G'day and welcome to this edition of the COLAC Herald Sports Mash. I've got Ben Martin beside me. Lots of sports to get through. Ben, as always, let's not muck around. Let's get stuck straight into it. Big footy news for South COLAC to start us off.
That is right, Lachlan. Some breaking news at Joiner Reserve. Tim Foley has signed a 2-year contract. He will take over the reins from outgoing coach Stephen Hammond, who obviously took the Roos to a grand final in 2011 but lost to Birregurra. So it's an exciting news for South COLAC there. Now they join all the other clubs that have coaches. Illawarra, Biak and Birregurra still without coaches there, so all the best to them in finding a man for the job. But congratulations to Tim Foley, who comes from COLAC Tigers. His father Ian and uncle Helmet, whose name is Peter, have coached the club in past years. So keeping it in the family there, which is exciting, and all the best to Tim there.
Well done to South COLAC on getting that coaching news done. Into the CDCA Division 1 cricket now. It's the second last of the one-day games before two-day cricket starts in a fortnight. And in those games, Stonyford took on Warrion. Warrion got a win here. Stonyford posted 9 for 153, but Warrion got the points. They chased that down and they scored 8 for 215 in the end. The Stonyford batsmen to make runs, Dominic Dare had 25, Paul Menzies had 25 as well. Xavier Prime took 3 for 36 in that innings for Warrion, and Jack Berry had 2 for 34. Darren Murrell, he hit out with a big 64, really helped Warrion chase down those Stonyford runs. Mick Lay had 55 and Trent O'Dwyer in good form, he had 34 as well. Dean Tevelin, the main Stonyford bowler to get wickets, 2 for 33. In our second game, Alvey got back on the winners list with a win against City United. They made 7 for 188. Andre De Lorenzo 63, Jared Hickey 43, Justin McGuan 28 and Liam McGuan 26. Dave Troy for City United had 3 for 25 and Lee Garner 3 for 44. City United, in reply, they almost got there. They only made 180 in the end though. Lee Garner 49, Dave Melendez the captain 42, Luke Inglis 24. Jared Hickey came in and took 4 for 13 with the ball as well. So he had a very good all-round game. In our final game, COLAC West took on Illawarra. Unfortunately, their winning run came to an end. They made 124 after looking very good early. Pat Seal, 41, Ben Lynch, 37. And for Illawarra, the bowlers, Jeff Cole, 3 for 17, Mick Embry, 2 for 19, and Jeff Percy, 2 for 19 as well. Illawarra made 7 for 133 in reply. Embry came in and made some runs, 36. Sam Kelly, 31, he's having a great season. And Jack Cole, 29. Ben Lynch was the main wicket taker for COLAC West with 2 for 12, while Dale Menzies had 2 for 20. Ben.
We're going to get straight into the bowls news now. Saturday pennant action of the Corangamite Bowls Division, round 7. It's a bit of a rivalry around here, Lock. A lot of sort of cross-town rivalries, none bigger than Camperdown taking on Camperdown Golf. Now, the reigning premier in Camperdown come away with the goods in this one despite sharing the rinks 2-all. They won 95 to 79 for Golf. Skippers Kevin Kennedy and stand-in skipper Ray Bateman had wins. Ray Bateman obviously standing in for Glenn Winsell. But wins to Camperdown's Matt Brewer and Grant Pearson were enough to get their team over the line by 16 shots. Crossing over to COLAC now, another cross-town rivalry clash between Central and COLAC, where COLAC come away with the goods here. They had 2 rinks, Central had 1 and they shared the 4th one, but COLAC had enough to win 87 to 77. Now over in Lorne, a bit of the bottom of the table clash between Lorne and Cobden, both teams chasing their second win of the season, and Lorne has come away with the prize. They won 2 rinks all, 110 to 86, so well done to Lorne, and a bit of work to do there for Cobden, so all the best for them as well. Crossing over to City, the top side kept their winning streak alive. They won 3 rinks to 1 against Simpson. Simpson in pretty good form after their win against Camperdown last week, but couldn't make it 2 in a row. They lost 92 to 110 against City. And in the final game of the weekend, Winchelsea, the second place team, defeated Apollo Bay 3 rinks to 1, 108 to 91. So well done to Winchelsea.
In the COLAC Golf Club Championship now, Greg Welsh, the experienced golfer there, he shot a 70, which is a 1 under par, and he has a 3-round combined score of 219. That's an 11-shot lead over second place Tyson Finn. He had 79 for 230. So you'd say going into the final round in a couple of weeks' time, because we've got the Maury Nielsen Memorial event this week, He's a dead set chance to win it. 11 shot lead, you think he might have it in the bag there. Top 5 is Jai Tillich, 233, Andrew Parker, 234, and Matt O'Dowd, who is our round 1 leader, on 235. Rounds that out. Now, is there any basketball news this week, Ben?
No basketball news action from the weekend. The COLAC Herald didn't have a game. They had the bye in the Country Basketball League, so they will start afresh in next week's bit of a blockbuster clash against Corio Bay Stingrays, the team that knocked them out of final contention last season. So they're getting pretty excited for that.
Good stuff there with the Cookers, sure to get a revenge win and get back on the winners board there. Finally, we have tennis news for you now. COLAC Lawn Tennis Club and Polwarth A grade. We'll start with the tennis club. They had round 2 of their teams event. Lefties defeated Rebels 4 sets 31 games to 2 sets 24 games, and Carnies defeated Kaz team 3 sets 40 games to 3 sets 36 games. A good standard of tennis there. The ladies also had a championship round. Sandra Enor 18-5 won, and the runner-up was young Beth O'Brien 18-8. In Polwarth A grade tennis, Warncourt defeated Forest 44-29, 6 sets to 3. Biak had their second win of the season. They defeated Barwon Downs for the second time this season, 52-42, 5 sets to 4. And Pennyroyal defeated Kawarren 54-39, 6 sets to 3. And that wraps up the tennis, Ben.
Now it is time for our favourite section of the week, Lock. Usually you do the intro, but I'm taking over this week. This is COLAC Herald Sports Match Sports Star of the Week. Who have you given it to this week, Lock?
I've given it to big hitting Warrior batsman Darren Murrell. Now, he smashed 64 for Warrior, and it was a very convincing performance. He's a big hitter. Everyone knows him as a big hitter, but he got onto a few there. Levi Dare said the Stonyford bowling wasn't up to scratch, but if you bowl the balls, you still got to hit the balls and make the run. So I thought Darren Murrell was a worthy winner of this week's COLAC Herald Sports Match Sports Star of the Week. And that wraps up the show from Ben and I. We'll catch you next week with all the sports action. Make sure you tune in then. See you then.
See ya.